Yo, what's going on? Cater here on a beautiful day, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Guess who I'm here with?
Keyz
in the house. So guys, today we're gonna be doing our Shopify video, guys. So the title of this video was if you about to quit with Shopify right now, if you're not having success, if you're failing with Shopify right now,
you definitely got to watch this.
Here's what you got to do. All right, so we'll explain a couple of our failures. Like Chris been running his business, really crushing it, and I've been doing the same thing, and we've gone through the process. So we want to share with you a couple of things that you probably doing wrong, or a couple of things that I did wrong, and I know you did a couple of boo-boo too, right?
Oh yeah, major boo-boo.
So but anyway, guys, we're gonna take a walk. We'll talk about this stuff, and as you guys can see behind me is the freaking hurricane. All the trees, some of the trees might be down, but it's right after the Hurricane Irma. We're shooting this video, but we want to talk about, you know, some of the boo-boo that we did with Shopify. That's probably why you're failing. Number one, for me personally, when I started, right, I couldn't make any sale. So for those of you who just getting started right now with Shopify e-commerce and you have not been able to make your first sale, I can relate. I understand what you're going through. I did 5 months. The first 5 months I spent over, I'll say over maybe 800 to like a couple of $1,000s. I don't remember the number by head, but I was dishing out money in ads, but I wasn't making any sales. You know, I was getting traffic to my website. So crazy things, right? That was the first thing. The first thing that I did, the first mistake that I did not test out my site. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, right? But
I think that's a major mistake that everybody do. I didn't test out my site either, but yeah.
Crazy, I didn't test out my site. So I went to the website. I remember I get with someone who was actually doing Shopify. I'm like, yo, good, I'm getting thousands of visitors to my site and I get no sales. So when I went in there, I didn't have Stripe, I didn't have PayPal, so I didn't have Shopify payment. So there's no way that people could have taken payment on my site. So although I was sending people there, I was making no money. I got mad, frustrated, I almost quit it. So what I did, I put one item for 99 cents. He made me test it. Then I plugged in my Stripe and my PayPal, and then boom, I had my first sale. Then that's how I know this stuff was working. So that was my boo-boo number one. What about you, Chris? What'd you do, man? Failure.
So everybody knows about my 2015 failure moment. So in 2015, when I first opened up my Shopify store, I didn't know anything about branding and know anything about, you know, making customers feel comfortable with your site, you know, being able to trust it. So if you came on my site in 2015, one thing I gotta tell to people, like, sometimes you gotta think like a customer again. If you come on your site and you know that you wouldn't buy from it, or maybe test it, show it to a family member, and don't even tell them that it's your site. Just ask them, hey, would you buy from this site? And if it's no, because it don't look like a real site, then maybe you should go back into the drawing board, you know? My site, first of all, I didn't have, like, I had a name of my store, you know, in the, you know, as, you know, like on the web browser, like, it was like, whatever it was, .com. But on the site, it was just like, I had like five products, and you didn't even know that, you didn't even see any type of branding of my store. I didn't have the refund and policy and all these other pages on my store. Like, it looked like a big fake store. Like, like, even though I had
a big scam,
it looked like a big scam. Like,
you're about to lose your money once you jump in.
I wouldn't even buy in it too. But the thing is, being that I was so overwhelmed with so much, you know, Shopify information, all this stuff, like, I'm thinking that, okay, you know, this is what customers want, whatever. I didn't really think of, like, how does a customer feel when they probably, you know, into my store. So
all right, guys, boo-boo number two for me, okay? Number two for me was my pixel. Okay, so my pixel was not set up correctly. So although that I test my store and I started getting payments, which I got so excited about, I was like, yeah! I'm like, yeah! I finally got paid! Alright, but then my pixel was not being registered. So although I was making sales, it wasn't showing in my Facebook. So I had no pixel on my store. There was no data. It wasn't set up correctly. The thing with having a pixel, which I'm gonna let Chris speaks about that because he had kind of similar experience, but you know, with having a pixel, it's so powerful because it tracks everything that's happening on your store, which allow you to scale up. So if you're not seeing what's happening on your store, maybe you're getting sales or you can't track it, you definitely need to know, okay, I need to have a pixel on my store. I need to see what customers doing. Are they adding stuff to the cards? Am I having sales? What's happening? Am I getting views? What's happening to my ads and what's going on? And soon that I got that corrected, and I promise you, things started looking up. I had my first $100 day, then I had my first $500 day, then I had my first $1,000 day, and then so on. It just kept on rocking. But you know, some of you might be making the same mistake, not having the pixel on your store and put it and track it. So what about you, Chris? Boo-boo number 2.
Boo-boo number 2. Well, it was a little bit opposite. My pixels were set up properly, and you know, I'm in the beginning phase of doing my little product testing. Now, I wish that starting off I knew how important pixels were, and right now I'm pretty sure there's a couple of people that's probably watching this and that's not taking or really understanding how important pixels, Facebook pixels are, especially if you're using Facebook, you know, to advertise, you know, your store, your products. Facebook pixels is so important, and a lot of people feel that, you know, when they don't make sales, you know, they're losing. Sometimes you're not really losing if you're still receiving data from you know, your Facebook pixels. And what do I mean by that is, like, if you're still getting like initiated checkout, you know, those pixels are firing, or adding to cart, or even just people viewing the, you know, that content that you're showing, like, you're not losing. If you're really winning in a way. I mean, of course, you know, the money, if you made the sell, it would be a major plus, but maturing your pixel is still in that process of winning big, you know. If I wish I didn't, you know, delete everything, as in like stop my store within a month and my Facebook and all of that, because that's a month of data that I already built up, even though I didn't make a sell. But I wish I really knew how important that data was, because if I didn't, you know, I would have still kept on pushing. And the thing is, you're making Facebook a little bit smarter when it comes to targeting, you know, your audience.
Yeah, so some people just quit too soon, man.
Exactly. So I just wish, you know, I knew how important it was, because from me just giving up so quickly, that kind of stopped, you know, Facebook being able to really, you know, work smarter with my audience.
Crazy. Boo-boo number 3 for me, guys. It's a powerful one. I wasted a bunch of money in the beginning. Now, this is for those people, a lot of people who's like, yo, Kater, I want to be a millionaire on Shopify, bro, but I got like $10. Really? I got $10 for Facebook ads. It's not gonna happen like that. But here's the deal. So for those of you that don't have a lot of income, you cannot dish out thousands of dollars in you know, money. A lot of people will say, yo, the money's in the research, which I agree, right? You must do product research in order for you to find products that's working. But I'm a firm believer, if you're a beginner and if you're just getting started, you don't have a lot of money for you to invest into product research and search what's already working. I have a process, you know, a process that's called reverse engineer. This is where you find what's already working. You reverse engineer product that's already working, because, you know, you might go do your product research and you find this one product that looks amazing to you, and you some weirdo, you got some weird way, right? And you're like, yo, this is crazy, I love this, people's gonna love it, they're gonna buy it. Weirdo. And you go, you a weirdo, right? And you go put the stuff on Facebook and nobody likes it, nobody loves it. Nothing wrong with that, you're just different, right?
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with being different.
Yeah, that's
right?
one thing, just like you're saying, like, don't look at a product and judge it by how you feel about it. Because just like you were saying, you know, you might be a weirdo and the other people might be the regular people and you think you're the normal one. So yeah, man.
Exactly. And then, you know, so I started dishing out money in testing products. So what I say, if you don't have a big budget for you to test every single day, start finding what other people are selling. Reverse engineer. It's a process. If you don't know how to do it, reverse engineer simply means seeing what other people are doing and then look at the process on how they sell. If you have to buy the product yourself, I used to do that in regular affiliate marketing. Sometimes I buy people's product just to see how they sell it. You know, I reverse engineer exactly what they have, and then I do what they have that's already working, and then therefore find success a lot faster. So, you know, learn how to reverse engineer those products that's already making sales, and then put them on your store, start making sales with those. And then when you create the cash flow and the capital, then you can go and start testing out different products. That way you can find winners for yourself, and therefore you can make a lot more. So that was boo-boo number 3 for me. What you got, Chris?
Boo-boo number 3 for me, I won't say it's really a boo-boo. I won't really say that, but I guess it's just something that I wish I kind of better understood, especially when it came to my advertisements. Now, those of you who know, I do a lot of video ads, but when I first started off, I only did picture ads. And one thing that you will see that's very powerful with the video ads is that just showing, even if it's a 3-second clip, just showing somebody like that item or that product, even if it's in different angles or just you using it, it kind of gives that potential customer an extra push into being able to purchase that product. Especially sometimes people don't really pick the right pictures to do their ads with. You don't want to just have like you're trying to promote a picture of this rock, but the picture has so much going on in it, people don't really know that you're trying to promote this rock. You understand? Right. So I wish that and a question a lot of people say is like me, like for example, I get a lot of my videos from YouTube. A lot of my video ads is from YouTube. And I know a couple of people probably watching it right now like, Chris, but what about, if I get sued for copywriting or if I get sued? Listen, nobody's gonna sue you. Let's put a little disclaimer on that, because I don't know if you're gonna get sued, but listen.
You might get sued now. Yo, don't blame us. We just trying to give you the information.
Nah, listen, the reason why I say that is like
without cutting Chris off, it's like I was just telling Chris earlier, like come on, I had a guy who came to me and he sold like a $9 Batman, like a free plus shipping Batman ring, and this guy is just bawling out of his, oh Gator, I'm gonna get sued, man. I just see that I can get sued. And I'm like, dude, come on, like you're talking about Universal or DC, a company that has millions of dollars, and you sold something for a free plus shipping,
$9.
You're gonna get sued. I mean, if you go ahead out there, you're making millions, okay, you better watch your back. But selling something for $9, so you think they're gonna have their lawyer, they have to pay thousands of dollars and
take time out of their day,
and your store, you can't even.
Your store's not even revenuing close to 100,000.
So I'll let Chris get back to what he was saying, but just wanted to throw that in there, man. It's crazy.
No, but yeah, so like say for example, if I would use like say if it's just somebody just showing a review on an item, whatever. Like what I would do is I'll chop up that video and I will only use that part of that video that's showing the item. I would mute the video and throw in a little music thing in the back end. You understand? So now I made my own ad. Now say for example, if I'm starting to push this ad out and it start winning, I'm scaling it and it's being showed to so much people. Now that person get a hold of me like, hey, you're using my video, whatever. I'm telling you right now, money talks. Money talks at everybody. Just imagine if you're making $1,000 a day off of this, this item, and you're using this ad, and this person hits you up like, hey, put this video down right now. All you gotta say is, hey buddy, here's $500. That's it. I guarantee you that person's not gonna push away this $500. Remember, you're making $1,000 a day. You're scaling this, who knows how long you're gonna be using this ad for. I guarantee you, if you just pay them off and just let them know, hey, this is what I'm doing, you don't need to let them know how much money you're making. Just tell them like, hey, I just want to use this for an ad, here's $500 or $200, whatever price you want to give them. You can negotiate with them and watch them just leave you alone. And I'm telling you right now, it happened to me a couple of times before, and it always worked. Money talks. So don't overthink it, guys. It's not that serious. Nobody's coming after you like that.
Let's get it, guys. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys got massive value from this video. I know some of you is gonna have a bunch of questions. Here's what you gotta do: leave a comment down below if you have any questions for us. Let us know and we might answer it in the next video. My boy was in town, but anyway, I'm gonna put his link down below. Also go follow him on his YouTube channel.
Follow me.
Vice versa, if you watch this on his channel,
follow him too, guys.
Follow. So but anyway, guys, appreciate you guys. So pound that for watching this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.